What's up, guys? It's Flipboitamidles again, and I just wanted to show you my project of Strangers to Find, that bootleg I just released a couple weeks ago or days ago. Yeah, I just wanted to show you it, just to show you like my thought process of how I made it and stuff like that. If you haven't already heard the mashup, I'll put like an annotation right here or somewhere around here so you can click on it and take a listen for yourself. So when I first heard Zedd's "Find You," I really loved it. I really liked his the melody he made, and so I wanted to make a mashup out of it. I found Seven Lions of Strangers. Now I don't really listen to Seven Lions that much. Like I know who he is, but I don't really listen. Like I don't. I should be doing this more often, but I don't like venture out to like blog sites or websites to listen to different songs. So I don't have that much big library of like EDM songs or stuff like that. I usually find stuff when like it gets retweeted by other people or like it's on YouTube or something like that. So I usually just stumble upon these stuff. So I don't know exactly how I found Strangers from Seven Lions. Maybe from Reddit or something like that. But when I first heard it, I really wanted to match that song too. So luckily, turns out Strangers and Find You were in the same key. So I wanted to match them too. And unfortunately, there's no instrumental for Strangers, and at the time there wasn't an acapella of Find You. So I had to get creative with it. So I just made this bootleg. I called it a bootleg because technically I call a mashup when you put the vocals of one song on top of the instrumental of another. That's what I consider a mashup to be. But because this wasn't like that, I call it a bootleg. I didn't use any vocals or instrumental or anything. I used the original two songs. So as you can see here, I used "Find You," the actual song right here, and then "Strangers." I used the actual song here. So I didn't use any vocals or instrumental. I just used the two, and I also didn't want to just transition from one song to the other. Like I wanted hints of "Find You" in the "Strangers." Like this is how it sounds like without any lead-in or hints of "Find You's" melody in "Strangers." So this is how that sounds like. So as you can hear there, like it just all of a sudden "Find You's" in there, right? Like I didn't like that. So what I did was someone actually already made like a remake, or not remake, but like sort of semi-remake of Zedd's "Find You." So they already made like the lead. So it sounds like this. Hold on. Where? So yeah, someone made that. Like I didn't make this. Like as you see, all this stuff, I didn't make all of this. This was a project file I downloaded on YouTube, I believe. Someone remade it, so they already had everything that I needed. They already had the lead, and that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that melody in Strangers. So before I actually did that though, there's the part in Strangers where it's kind of like minimal. There's like no sounds at all, really, or barely any sounds. All the strangers passing by out on the street. Like this part. So I added in a piano. I added this. It's basically the lead right here. So what I did is I just copied this, and then I put in the piano. So this is how it sounds like right here. So what I did was I just pasted the melody right here. So the red is the original melody, and then the green is I just I erased this part, this part, this part. So I basically took the roots, and then just like So yeah, I just took out the green ones right here, and then I just left these notes here to see. So yeah, I did that, and I added that into here, and this is what you get. And all the strangers passing by out on the street. And then at this part, Um, Seven Lions added like those dead mouse plucks. In Zedda is this what's the term? I don't know. It's just a plugin where like you do all these instruments, like you have all these instruments you could use. So they have this preset called Chords of Life. It's basically Dead Mouse's sound, like when he makes songs, he has that plucky sound or whatever. This is how. Yeah. So Seven Lions has that instrument somewhere in this part of the song. You hear that kind of bouncy, plucky sound or whatever. So I made something similar, except I did it in the melody of Zedd's "Find You." So this is how mine sounds like. So yeah, you see it's Zedd's lead. So I put that on top of Strangers. So this is how that sounds like with that. And this is how it sounds like without it. So it sounds like almost the same, but then you hear little hints of Zedd's. And what is this? I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, that's the lead. So then what I did is I gradually you gradually hear Zedd's lead. So that's why this is called an automation. So the volume is gonna go up, and then it kind of goes like that. And then this thing, the cutoff means like the instrument will change a little. So it starts off like this, and then gradually it changes over here. So yeah, that's something that Dead Mouse does often. Like he starts off low, and it gets all like high pitchy kind of sound as you gradually progress. So that's why I did it like this way. The reason why I did it again, so then all of a sudden you don't just hear Zedd's song "Find You." You gradually hear his melody, and as like it goes through the build up, then that's when Zedd comes on. So this is how it sounds like. This is how it sounds like with everything in it. So see, I like that. I like you hear the melody, and then as it gradually, the build up comes up, then it goes to Zedd's song. So I like that. And then right here it transitions to Strangers part of the song. I really like it. I really like how Seven Lions produced this part by itself. I really like that. And then I thought again it would be cool to add part of Zedd in there, so I added the lead in there. And then at this part, I added Zedd's clarity drums. The part where it goes dun dun. I really like that. So this is how it sounds like. I added that part in there. So yeah. I just wanted to show you guys. I thought it would be pretty cool to just show you how I made it and my thought process on it. I might do this on some other mashups. I don't know. I just wanted to show you guys this one. But maybe if you guys are interested on the other mashups, you could comment on which mashup you wanted to see that I did, and maybe hear me talk about it and stuff. But yeah, thanks for watching.